All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Stocks to Watch. You have found Wall Street Sizing Up YouTube channel. We're on Instagram Live. We're doing Stocks to Watch weekend, stocks to buy, stocks to trade. It's the quick hits. We go quick. We go very fast. We got some quick bits, some quick hitters. I got 3 stocks, solid stocks. These are stocks that we like according to hedge fund buys that we believe have not pumped yet, right? And that's the key. Now understand, we are sponsored by StockTrade.tips. StockTrade.tips has one goal, and that one goal is to help you profit off the insider knowledge of the hedge funds. To date, we are 38% up. That's this year, and since we started this about 6-7 months ago, we're right about 35 to 40%, depending on where you got in and where you got out. How it works is we just send it out direct to your phone, SMS text, and if you like the stock, jump in the stock. If you don't, that's okay. We give you price targets and things. You'll see on the channel exactly what we give. So with that being said, let's get my ugly mug off the screen, and we're going to go right to work. Right to work. Let me get things straightened up here. All right. You see finviz.com. This is where you find all the, there's a nice little screener here, but you can find all the markets. But our first stock is, you ready for this? IEA. That's IEA, Infrastructure and Energy Alternatives, Inc. Now, here's the thing. Phil Gross at Adage Capital, right? He sizes up quite a bit. We see him on the channel. By the way, this week has been crazy. We had 7,000 SEC filings yesterday that we had to go through. So it was like finding a needle in a haystack. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you find value because we went through 7,000 stock filings, 13 Gs and 13 Ds. It's crazy. I mean, when you go through the State Streets and the Renaissance and the BlackRocks, it's crazy how many filings they have to do. But you know what? I'm glad they do for transparency. But here we go. IEA. Phil Gross at Adage Capital sized up. Phil Gross knows what he's doing. He sized up on February 4th. February 4th, 845,000 shares on IEA. He's sitting at about a $20 million position, $18 million position. Here's the thing. He's down 3% since the trade. You don't see that very often. So that's when you kind of know something's going to pop, because it was just a couple of days ago that he sized up, right? So something's going to pop. So here's what's going on. Here's what we think is going on, right? So the IEA has earnings forecasts they're forecasted to grow 76% in 2021. That's number one. 2, it just became profitable. And number 3, the price target, and this is where we're at. Right now, it closed, you can see on the screen there, at $18.80, right? It's a long-term play, but it closed at $18.80. There is a price target as high. I've seen it outrun its price target. I've seen 30, and I've seen a price target as high as 101, right? It looks like Adage Partners, what they did is Oak Tree Capital wanted to diversify, and they want to take 8 million shares off the table from IEA. Now again, IEA is infrastructure and energy alternatives. That's wind and solar for the most part, right? So Adage took 845,000 shares from them at approximate price about $16.75 to $17. So they're probably already in the money. They've already made some, but you still don't side with a $20 million position, right, in a energy play if you don't think it's going to continue to go up. So that's what we think is happening, right? If we scroll down here, you'll see that they've announced common stock offerings. So you'll see this as stock prices start to rise, as the market becomes more frothy, you'll see that when the stock goes up, typically companies really don't benefit unless they do a stock offering. The people in the companies do, like the executives and the investors, absolutely. But the company itself does not fill its coffers with cash, and so you're seeing a lot more. Closing of common stock offerings because the company is trying to take advantage, right, of the frothy market and of can they add some more capital and put some more cash in the bank. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes it backfires. In this case, we believe that it is good. So again, a renewables company, and we believe that we are very bullish on IEA, right? So the next one is even more interesting. It's Bausch Health Companies, BHC, right? BHC. Now BHC is a very interesting. It's a very interesting company. One is because of who just sized up, right? I'm trying to get there on my screen now. So Bausch Health Company. It's a long-term trade. It's got a price target of 110. As of today, it sits at $31. But here's the thing, guys. The man that just sized up. Are you ready for this? He did it on Friday towards the end of the day, so I did not have a chance to send it out to our subs on the text. On February 1st, he sized up 27 million shares. That would be one Carl Icahn. And he is an icon. He is a Wall Street titan. He now has a $900 million position in BHC. You can see on the screen there, it's already gone up since he's made the trade, right at 20%, 22, 23%. But usually Icon likes to get 2x on his money. So if you even pull down what they're looking at, Icon is seeking board seats, so it's very long-term. Plus, it's very hard to unwind a $900 million position, right? That's literally 8% of the entire company. But here's what I think he's really eyeing. This is why we're bullish on BHC. Here it is. Glenview Capital Management. That's a different hedge fund who's also in this, right? This is of the same day. They sent a letter to the drug maker's chief executive on Friday saying the spinoff of the Canadian company's eye care unit should be completed by the end of 2021. They are wanting to spin this off, and so they are spinning off their eye care unit with 21 million shares. And so I believe Icon wants to get in on that, right? And so it's not going to split, but it's going to give you part of the new company as well in this. And so that's why we like it. We also like the price target. We also know that the earnings in BHC are going to grow 50%. That's what they're forecasted to grow. But the big story here is Carl Icahn in a $900 million position. That is key. The next one up is going to be, as I clicked here on the screen, is EyePoint Pharmaceuticals. Again, another I think the last one was more of a med tech. This one's more of a full biotech. Now this one is also Phil Gross. Phil Gross at Adage Capital is absolutely, again, I say this again, he sizes up a lot, meaning he takes a larger than 5% position in a lot of the trades that he makes, right? So he's got EYPT, which is EyePoint Pharmaceuticals, right? He sized up, here we go. On February 4th, he bought 1.5 million shares. So he's sitting on about a $16 million position, right? That's kind of the position that he takes. If you remember IEA, that was only about an $18 to $20 million position. So this is kind of where Phil Gross at Adage Capital plays. Here's the thing. You'll see there, it's at $13.35. The price target's above $18. It's a long-term trade, and here's what we like to see. It's 50% of this company is owned by Wall Street institutions, more hedge funds, larger investment funds, right? And that's what we like to see. Now, since this trade, you can see there on the screen, Phil Gross has only got a 7% max return. So that tells you right there that he thinks that it's going, or that I could tell you that that's about 10% the cutoff where we say, well, did it pump or not? But it's only gone up 7%. We think it's got a lot further to run. So does he. The price target alone is $5 more up. But here's the thing. They're doing they just announced the closing of their public offering. And guess what? The stock went down on the announcement. Now it's just going sideways, right? And that's when Phil got in. So he believes that it will move to the upside. So do we. All right, here's two bonus stocks. Both of these I've sent out to the SMS subscribers because I appreciate them so much. They're awesome. We're literally almost at 100 subs, man. It's awesome. So still a buy is Fate or F-A-T-E. I believe it's called Fate Therapeutics, F-A-T-E. We sent that out probably 2 weeks ago. I know that we're up. I want to say that we're up 8 to 10% there now. And IDRM is Iridium Pharmaceuticals, I believe. IDRM. It took a dip yesterday, so I believe that we're down. But here's the thing. Kathy Wood, she bought 500,000 shares on the dip yesterday. So here's what I'm telling you. IDRM. Go look at it. Again, this is not financial advice. I do not give financial advice. You need to do your own due diligence. You need to do your own research. But if Kathy Wood's buying, it's a pretty good sign. She was already in the stock. It dipped yesterday because it got downgraded by, I believe, Citi or JP Morgan. And IDRM is a buy the dip opportunity. And with that said, guys, that is stocks to watch for your opening bell. Remember, Monday is President's Day. The market is not open, so this is for the, I believe, the 16th. So we appreciate you guys. Please hit the like and the subscribe. Trying to build the channel here. Trying to build. Hit us up on Twitter at Trading Heavy. We also have stocktrade.tips on TikTok. So, and we're on Instagram Live, of course. We appreciate you guys joining. Again, here's what we say every time. Watch your six, you go hard in the paint, and we'll see you next time. Stay warm. We're cold down here in Dallas. I know there's places that are a hell of a lot colder than we are here. So, again, cheers, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. We'll see you.